What's up, people? It is, what day is it? Oh, crud. We're so not ready to go live, but here we are, we're live. Good evening, friendos. It's Wednesday, March 25th, 2020, a balmy 5 degrees in the the 6, or not the capital of Canada, Onto. For our American friendos out there, what's up? What's up? It's Don Vermillion live. My collar is crooked. We're not ready to do the show, but we're ready. We're on anyways. Before we do anything, though, as you know, wash your hands. We got to wash your hands before we do any live work. All right. Wash your hands. Get the knuckles in there, fingernails, the thumbs, everything else, too. I'll tell you, my skin has never been clearer with this new regimen I've been using here. Here we are live. Well, our viewers are already recruiting for me. I love it. Some of our long-standing viewers that have been with us for at least 5 or 6 days in a row. We've been around that long. That makes you a long-standing viewer. Thank you. So if you don't know, I'm Don Vermillion, and this is the only place my wife will listen to me for 30 minutes straight. So here I am. Can't put up with me. I don't blame her. But what are you going to do? No, my wife is the best. She's actually watching tonight. So I thought I would open with a joke that is sure to make her smile. We wash your hands, and don't forget, we're coming to you with our good people from Diet Coke. It might kill me, but not as fast as the coronavirus. The good people at Royale tissue paper. It's worth more than you are right now. And the good folks at Corona. Corona does not cause the coronavirus. Yes, one is missing. I did not actually drink it, although it's been consumed in another fashion. If you were watching the Instagram live, Don.Vermillion on Instagram, I had this great little cooking thing where I made my super supreme chili. And exactly, I am loaded. I've got multiple rolls of toilet paper. I saw there's a business in New York that is making it like a bandit because they're offering a roll of TP with every takeout order. And people are like, well, ironically, lining up to get it, which, as it turns out, don't do that. But the Corona went in the chili I made live today. I took this great little cooking instructional video and so on. And then I forgot I hit an exit instead of post to story. So you can't see me make the chili, but you can go check out a picture of the chili, which I assure you was delicious. It is award-winning, in fact. It's the contest at school. It's a 2-time champion and would have been 3-time, but there was a robbery. Ask Master Francesco about that. I touched the face already. Man, I was like, I could make it 5 minutes without touching the face, but then my nose got itchy. So what are you going to do? We had a couple firsts yesterday. We hit our 100 people, our 100 followers. That was a first. We had a new first today. We got our first haters. I was like, yes. Now I know I've made it as a YouTubeite. Because I've got my first haters. People are like, this is stupid. You're fat. I'm like, yes and yes. That's the point. So there you go. But we got lots to talk about. Some actual news. A revised previous original from Instagram, but never posted to YouTube top 10. And viewer questions, birthdays, actual news, Trudeau's hair, because that's one of our favorite topics. And a new segment that I'll get to in a minute. But first, birthday shout-outs. Big shout-out, Matthew Tupac. What's up, buddy? Played football for us, reached for the top team. You like me, the sporty nerd. It's where you want to be. But you share some birthday prestige with other people. I'm going to check the Instagram and make sure no other birthdays got posted in my mild not checking the questions thing. No other new birthdays, so that's good news. But you share a birthday with Elton John. That's pretty good. Sarah Jessica Parker, not so good. Danica Patrick, first female professional race car driver. Hey, not bad. And you will appreciate this, Matthew. Probably any of the other nerds in the audience will appreciate it as well. Pavel Chekhov shares this birthday with you. Of course, in the Star Trek universe, he's not born until 2184, but this is his birthday, and that is your nerd tip of the day. Pavel Chekhov's birthday. He's the one who talks like this all the time. Or pretty much all my Ukrainian friendos. Unite Ukrainians. So yeah, we had our first haters. That was fun. Viewer question. Actual news. Prince of Wales has the coronavirus. Now the Queen in the clear. She's immortal anyways, so there's no chance she'd be in trouble. But the Prince of Wales tragically has a coronavirus. Fortunately, it appears to be a mild case. He's going to be okay. Now, the big news today, the stimulus package. Don't misunderstand that word stimulus, first of all, okay? It means stimulating the economy. All right, now, Trudeau got on stage again. Do your part. Trudeau's hair. I unintentionally realized I was making a hilarious hair joke all this time with my Trudeau do your part comments because he's got the perfect. I don't know much about hair, but it looks good from here. So yes, do your part. So he put in this huge stimulus package, $100 billion with a B, $100 billion. Yes, and on it, it includes a bunch of cool stuff. Income support if you're laid off, or if someone you know is laid off, they're going to be able to get the income support in addition or augmenting their existing employment insurance. A GST credit and a child tax benefit credit, meaning like you'll get money in the mail. If you're getting the tax child thing, you're going to get more. And the GST credit, anybody who has a job, I think gets it. I'm not sure how that works, but your parents will be happy. Student loans, big news. You still have to pay them, but you don't have to pay them for 6 months. No payments required for the next 6 months. And they were not going to charge you any interest during that time either. So they're not going to be dirty and accrue interest while you're not making your payments. But they're on hold. So that's a big deal. They put in some money for the disadvantaged, for community resources, shelters, and extra hospital beds and so on. A wage subsidy, like helping out small businesses who had to lay off people. That's a big deal. Mortgage protection and bank protection. The income tax deadline got moved, which is great because I'm always late. So now I have a new deadline to miss in September instead of just the one I usually, actually it's June, I think, and then the other, whatever. But basically now I can miss 2 deadlines instead of 1. They get some money for taking care of a sick relative who has coronavirus. And they also promise grocery prices will be on lockdown, meaning they won't go up. Grocery chains are going to keep them steady regardless of supply and demand, except for salsa. There's still no salsa. I don't understand. I'm willing to pay extra for the salsa, and there's no salsa. I do not understand how we can go this long without salsa. Anyways, so that's what's up with the Trudeau stimulus thing. I know that's kind of dry for some of you, but hey, if you pay bills, you care. Man, that's good. All right. Our new segment is called America is Going to Kill Us All. Yes, I'm talking to you, America. Your leader, Sir Donaldonian Trump, has decided that he thinks he's going to reopen the country on Easter. That's like 12 days from now. And he wants to reboot the economy and so on. And the question is, why is he doing this? Well, he spent the last 4 years talking about how he's the economics president and the stock market's at unprecedented highs, which has fallen apart in the last month. But now that it is falling apart, he's not exactly good on a lot of other stuff. So the one thing that was working that he said was his doing, whether or not it was, is now failing. So he's desperate, in my opinion. This is what it looks like. But this also means the local guys, the governors, like basically our version of the premiers who run the states, each of the states are doing their own decision making, and the response has varied widely for the virus. Some states are like, it's no big deal, it's a hoax. Other states are like in full lockdown mode. It's scary. It's frightening. So don't be an idiot. You've probably seen him on TV. You know what? We need Americans right here. Special message for all of you. I'm going to put this in some language. Here we are. All right. Americans, let me put this in some language you can better understand. Y'all are going to die if you don't get inside and protect yourself from the virus. Now, you know that Darwin guy a lot of y'all don't believe in? This is what he was talking about when you go outside and play and fool around. You're going to be the one that's getting survival of the fittest on out the door. Now, if that's too highbrow, and you still don't want to stay inside and protect yourself, just imagine instead of a virus you need to hide from inside, somebody's coming to take your guns and you got to hide inside. Imagine that's the scenario. Get inside. You can shoot them from in there, but for God's sake, stop doing stuff like licking Walmart bottles and toilets. I don't understand. Anyways, that's a message for my American friends. Now, hopefully that gets through. I'm not holding my breath. But if you've been watching, there's a guy, I posted it on the IG account, licked the toilet and is now in hospital from the coronavirus. Another guy who has been arrested and charged with terrorism for licking a row of bottles of deodorant in Walmart. People who have had coronavirus parties. I don't understand what the problem is. Stay inside. Stay safe. Teens, this is for you. All these years, us old people, I don't know how I became old people, but us old people have been saying, will you guys please go outside, get off the Xbox, go outdoors and play? And you've said no. And now when we tell you, yes, please, go play Xbox and PlayStation, and you don't have to go outdoors at all, everyone has this newfound love of picnics and camping. Come on, people. Stay inside, stay home, go in your backyard if you must, but social distancing, 2 meters away. And that's my rant for the day. But please, don't kill us all. The big concern is we're going to get a handle on it, and then the stupids are going to bring it back again by doing something stupid. So, I don't mind if you do something stupid and it kills you off. I mind if you do something stupid and it kills me off. I got a problem with that. I'm going to do the stupid thing that's going to kill me off, not you. And that's what's up. All right. That's our new segment. America's going to kill us all. I feel like I'm not going to run out of material for this segment. For example, the G7, those big 7 countries, the biggest economies in the world, who get together every once in a while and people protest. The reason they haven't made a joint statement is because America refuses to call the virus anything except the Wuhan virus. And as a result, the other 6 countries don't want to call it that. No statement. This is the kind of shenanigans we're dealing with, people. So it's up to you guys to set the standard for the stupids. So don't be a stupid. Now, school. What's up with school? School. There was supposed to be some news today. There is not news today. If you're in my class, however, we're going to proceed with business as usual. I'm going to act over the next little while. Basically, I'm going to decide by the weekend. If I don't hear anything, I'm going to start moving ahead. You will be able to access course material on our school site, on our class site, and so on. You will also be able to get assignments. If it turns out that it's not going to be for a credit, the material in my course is actually going to help you for the rest of your life. It's like how to use basic business technologies. So we'll reduce the amount of work and increase more the knowledge delivery. So at least, hey, maybe you'll leave knowing something. So that's what's up with that. I was hoping to have a more specific school update for you, but I have not received a specific school update. So that's what I got. Now, let's get to some fun stuff here. Now, first of all, where's my list? The top 10. We got to get down to the top 10. Now, this top 10, if you watched the very, very, very first broadcast I ever did on Instagram, I shared the top 10 coronavirus myths from theafricareport.com. I feel like in today's environment, it's a good idea to share these again, but we've revised and improved them. So I give you, first of all, how is it the AfricaReport.com has better news on fake news than American news? Anyway, I don't want to bash on America too much. I do love my American brethren. And you gave us the NFL, Diet Coke, and cheeseburgers. So, like, those are three great contributions to the world as far as I'm concerned. Coronavirus. Let's get back to it. Top 10 coronavirus myths as from the WHO. These are verified. And the AfricaReport.com. Number 10, it's a bioweapon from the Chinese, America, Russia, or even apparently Bill Gates designed a bioweapon. You laugh. However, 29% of Americans in the last survey, which was done a couple days ago, believe the coronavirus was made in a lab and unleashed, whether it was by the Chinese or America or the CIA or apparently Bill Gates. Oh, Bill. Anyways, that's a thing. Number 9, myths. We're talking about the myths. So I'm going to say the thing that's not true, and then I'll explain why it's not true. So number 9, you could get it from stuff made in China. No, you can't. By the time it gets here, it's been way past the expiration date on how long a virus could live on something. And China seems to be the only place that has this under relative control. So no. You could cure it with natural cures. Number 8, you can cure the... No, you can't. Sesame oil? No. Garlic? No. Cannabis? Good idea, but no. Washing your hands in children's urine? Yes, that was a thing. No, doesn't cure the coronavirus. None of that works, people. You do that, you're going to die. Anyway. Don't do that. Number 7, just wait for summer or just wait for winter. No, the sun will kill the virus sitting out in the sun, but if it's in someone like you or someone you know, no, the sun doesn't work. And the cold doesn't work either because it's not cold inside of you. And also, apparently, this virus can withstand quite a significant freezing temperature. So, no, the weather is not going to save us. We're talking our top 10 coronavirus myths. Number 6, can be transmitted via mosquito bites. No, it cannot. It is not the bird flu or whatever that, or malaria or any of those. The myth, I think, came from the malaria myth because we'll get to that in a number 3, you'll understand. Number 5 myth, making your own sanitizer is a good idea. No, it's not. I looked at some of these things that people are saying is a good home remedy for a home sanitizer. They involve like scrubbing surface products. If you use whatever you clean your bathroom or kitchen in your hand sanitizer or whatever other sanitizer, it's probably not going to work, and you're going to melt your flesh off. So don't do that if you like skin or healthy skin. Look at this healthy glow. That's from real sanitizer, people. Which reminds me, wash your hands. All right. Wash your hands. Oh, it stings a little. We shaved. Gillette. You'll either have a nice shave or rip a good chunk of the side of your face off, as I discovered today. The Fusion 5. That's a lot of blades. I'm just waiting. They're going to have eventually one that's like this tall, and you just go zoop, and you're shaved, or your head comes off. Okay, coronavirus myths. Number 4 coronavirus myth. 5G networks are spreading the virus. No! Wrong kind of virus, you jabrones. You cannot catch the coronavirus from a computer virus. Number 3, antibiotics, and let me get this right, chloroquine, either way, neither of those things can cure the coronavirus. First of all, antibiotics, biotic deals with bacteria, doesn't kill viruses, and chloroquine, Trump went on TV the other day and said it was a promising cure. No, it's not. And 2 people in Arizona, one dead and the other in critical condition, found that out the hard way. It's also found in stuff you use to clean your fish tank. Not good to drink. Hashtag Darwin. All right. It's a conspiracy by Big Pharma. Our number 2 coronavirus myth. No, anti-vaxxers, please shut up. Get your vaccine. It's not a conspiracy by Big Pharma. When the vaccine comes out, get the vaccine. And they didn't make this so they could sell more stuff. They're already richer than you can imagine. A new drug isn't going to change that. Tough times. The number 1 coronavirus myth. I'm safe because I'm a Ute. No, you are not safe because you're a Ute, my friends. 40% of the cases are people under 30 or between under 40 or under 30. Either way, young people. Don't be that guy. Don't be the guy in Kentucky that went to the Corona party, thought it was funny to wear his mask and party, and now is in the hospital with coronavirus. Why is it always like Kentucky, Missouri, and Florida? There's something about the warm weather, I think. I don't know. All right. Which brings us to the song of the day. The song and the movie of the day. The movie of the day is actually a new movie. It just came out like 2 weeks ago. It is called Swallow. It is on Apple TV. I've added the trailer to my Donnie V's music and movie recos. It is creepy ass. Like, you will be mortified. It's about this lady who has this disease where she has to swallow objects. Like, I don't know, this clip, and she's like, I wonder, and she keeps and collects the stuff she swallows after it comes out the other way as like a trophy. But it's like, it's super creepy. It's like, trust me, creepy movie. But our song of the day, since we did a hip hop song yesterday, I thought we would do the original hip hop song today, the one that sort of kicked it all off. This is Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. The original rap jam. Oh, yeah. Super complicated lyrics. But listen to that bass line. Snoop Dogg hands. This is how Snoop Dogg dances. Just gets his hands going. Oh. That's the Sugar Hill Gang. Oh, I'm going to turn it up. All right, I'm not going to play the whole song. It's like 10 minutes long, so we ain't going to play the whole thing. However, Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight. If you do want to hear it live, it's on the playlist for the movie and music recos. High recommend. Oh, well, I'm going to find a way to hook it in next time. Sorry, buddy. It's a directional mic, and the mic is aimed at here, not over there where the speaker is. But I will jack it up. Well, you saw me dancing, so you know it was good. All right. And that brings us to viewer questions. I always like you guys' questions. You guys' questions. You asked me some good questions. Am I happy Big Brother is canceled? This question came from my wife. I have mixed feelings on the subject. Big Brother's canceled because of the coronavirus, and I'm kind of happy because all of those ridiculous, unworthy of being on screen people are no longer there. However, Big Brother was an opportunity for me to play Xbox for a couple hours every night or two without having to worry that I'm taking time away from anything else, because Big Brother, my wife loves that stuff. And now it's gone. So now what? I know she doesn't want to talk to me. So what am I going to do? I don't know. Big Brother. It's what are you going to do? Mixed feelings. Ashley, yes, I would love you to send me some Pepsi. However, why Pepsi? Like, hey, show sponsor, you're going to lose me my sponsor. Just saying. Maybe we could get me Coke or Coke products. I would accept. Like Barks root beer made by Coke. That's okay too. Other viewer questions. My favorite Xbox game, I've been over this a few times. You guys keep asking me this. Favorite Xbox games, Gears of War is my all-time favorite franchise. Currently playing Red Dead 2, which is actually quite good as well. I really enjoyed Wolfenstein New Colossus. Fantastic game. So that's our nerd moment there. What's up with online classes? That's what I'm getting a lot. Online classes. I mentioned it a bit earlier. What I'm doing, no one knows what's happening yet. But as soon as I know, we'll have like a breaking news special from Donnie V. What's up with the online classes? Don't honestly know though. It's a tough one. Now, can I give any advice for communicating? That was a good question. Somebody asked me, what advice do you have to communicate with people during the coronavirus? Well, first of all, do stay in touch with people a lot. However, texting etiquette. There's a couple things that I've noticed during these troubled times that some people are not getting. Number one, if I send you a text, just one, that doesn't mean send me texts every 20 seconds for the next 6 hours. I like you people, but man, my kids are running around and there's chaos. And same thing with some of you guys on the IG. You send me a message, I'll reply, but stop messaging me after a while. My inherent need to check my phone makes me look, and then I'm like, they're still talking. But that's not it for me. The number one thing that you need to not do, if you are one of those people that has your red receipts on when you send someone a text, and it's like, I get a text from you, and then they're, please hit enter to show that, so this person receives a message that you've read his text. No, you're a jerk. You don't get to know if I read your text or not. It's a secret. If I answer, then you'll know. If I don't answer, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. That's the point of texting, the anonymity and the unknown nature of did they read it. So please don't use red receipts or receipt requests on your texts. It's as bad as doing it on an email. It's a jerk move. Yeah. We've talked to, let me just move over here. Someone asked, will I do horoscopes? Quick note, back in the day before I met my lovely wife, who is the best because she puts up with this on the regular. Back in the day before that, if I went on a first date with you and you asked me about my sign, that was sort of the guarantee there was no second date. I'm not really into the whole horoscope thing. However, there is an interesting news story today about horoscopes, how they're pre-written like weeks in advance. And as a result, if you look at the paper the last couple of days, not that any of you read the newspaper, but look online even, the horoscopes are like things like go to the movies with a friend to cheer yourself up, or take a yoga class to help relax. And I'm like, if you wanted to make us think you were up with the times, and if you're a psychic, maybe you would have seen the disaster coming. The Simpsons saw it coming, for goodness sakes. They see everything coming. How is it you can't? Anyways, but maybe we'll do a horoscope. But if we do, it will be an ironic horoscope. So expect terrible advice. Just spoiler alert. Advice will be terrible in the horoscope. What else? We got lots of viewers today. That's exciting times, eh? Oh, and once again, brought to you by the good folks at Diet Coke. Royale tissue paper, worth more than the kittens it's printed on. And the good folks at Corona Beer. Corona Beer, once again, does not cause the coronavirus. We've talked. Let's see here. Looking down the list. Public Enemy. What about Public Enemy? I'm a big fan of. Well, covering the mic. That's a bad idea. I'm a big fan of Public Enemy. They are my favorite group. I know they're from like the 90s, but if you don't know anything about them, someone asked me about the story because I mentioned the other day. You missed the earlier message talk about this one Corona. This Corona did not get drank; it got eaten. I made chili today, and I broadcast the chili live, and the Corona went in the chili along with the last shot I had of Jack Daniels in the bottle. So no, I'm not day drinking. It went in the chili. And if you watch the video, which unfortunately got removed because I'm a horrible Instagrammer, apparently, that's where that bottle went. So maybe I'll switch it around. I'll switch it around so it's like camouflage. So now when I hold it up, you can't tell. I'll just like angle it. There you go. How do I manage to keep my kids inside? Let me tell you, it is an adventure. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, Maxwell and Violet. Big props. They're both in bed, but big props. They're the best. However, they are a little rangy. I'll be honest with you. If any of you have a younger brother or sister, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to get to the Public Enemy story another time, but we're not going to talk about that today. But the kids, they went outside today. We played some street hockey yesterday and again today. My neighbors, though, I love my neighbors. They're the nicest people, but social distancing people, they don't get it. They're like older people. They're like, hey, how about that crazy virus thing? I'm like, yeah, how about that? Not coming up and like trying to hug my kid. So I love y'all, but 2 meters, people. Yeah, with that, we want to try to go outside in the front, in the backyard, or the backyard. The problem, the backyard, it's like our classroom is bigger than my backyard. It's a townhouse life. Hashtag townhouse life. But inside, we're keeping them busy. My wife is the best. She's an elementary teacher, so she's got like a full curriculum for my son, and she works with him on letters and numbers and stuff. And I did some coloring with them today. You can see my awesome Superman coloring job. I posted on Instagram. To be honest, I'm actually rather proud of my coloring job. I would have passed grade 2, or grade 1. I skipped grade 1, but so maybe I would have passed with coloring. They let them play inside. We have dance parties, a lot of dance parties, dancing to things like Moana, the Pokemon theme song, 80s tunes, Rick Astley, Jitterbug. That's a classic. Any of those kind of things. Don't You Forget About Me. That is one of their favorites. So all that kind of stuff. What else do we do? I don't know. They have nap time in the afternoon for a merciful 90 minutes to 2.5 hours tops. 2.5 hours, you're lucky. 90 minutes more realistically. But yeah, that's what you do with kids. I don't know. It's tough with the kids. I'll be honest with you, but because they're rangy, they want to get outside too, right? I mean, I don't know. It's funny. You never appreciate the outside until you don't go there as much as you used to. Can't even go to the park now. We didn't go to like the playground because we're not idiots, but like we were like thinking, oh, maybe we can go for like a walk in like the open space behind our place. And said, nope, you're not allowed there. You get arrested now, get a fine. So stay inside, follow the rules, stay away from people. Don't lick anything, for goodness sakes, anything. And that's what's up. So I hope tomorrow, actually, it's possible we may take a break tomorrow. I will post a video regardless, but it might not be live. I want to have movie night this one of these weeks with my wife, and movie night and 8:30 is they kind of overlap. So we may not have a live broadcast tomorrow, but I'll post what's happening on IG. There'll certainly be some kind of recording of me yapping about something, but certainly there'll be the Friday week wrap-up extravaganza whereby we will talk about what the plan is for school moving forward. And if we don't hear, I'm going to make up my own plan. So that's what's up. On that note, thank you all for joining us once again. And as always, if you don't know, now you know. I'm Don Vermillion.